Good morning, dear students and all. Uh, I am a Priyank Lohia, Assistant Professor SIRT Excellence so far. And now today I will learn about we will learn about the welding process, right? So what is the welding process and how it to classify it? So I will share the screen. Okay. So then we will study. Yes. So let's start. Welding. Right? Welding is a process for joining two similar or dissimilar metal by the fusion. It joins different metal alloy with or without the application of pressure and with or without the use of filler metal. The fusion of metal takes place by the means of heat. The heat is where the heat and filler material as well as the pressure is very important, play the role in a welding. Right. Welding is a basically the fusion of two materials. Right. The heat may be generated either from the combustion of gases, electric arc, electric resistance, or by the chemical reaction. During some type of welding processes, pressure may also be employed, but this is not essential requirement for all the welding process. Some of the typical application of welding include the fabrication of ship, pressure vessel, automobile bodies, offshore platform, bridges, welded pipe, sealing of nuclear fuels, and explosives, etc. So this is just a introduction of welding. Right. Next, welding advantage. What is the advantage of welding? Welding is more economical and is much faster process as compared to the other welding process, other processes like riveting, bolting, casting, etc. Welding, if properly controlled, result permanent joint having strength equal or sometime more than the base metal. Right? So this is additional advantage. Large number of metal and alloy, both similar and dissimilar, can be joined by the welding. General welding equipment is not very costly. Portable welding equipment can be easily made available. Welding permit considerable freedom in design. Welding can join welding jobs through spots as continuous pressure tight seams end to end and in a number of other configurations. Welding can also be mechanized. Disadvantage, it results in residual stresses and distortion of the workpiece. Welding joint, welded joint need stress relieving and heat treatment. Welding gives out harmful radiation like light, fumes, and sputter. Jigs and feature may also be needed to hold and position the part of to be welded. Age preparation of the welding jobs are required before welding. Skilled welder is required for the production of good welding process. Right? Heating during welding produces metallurgical change as the structure of the welded joint is not same as that of the parent metal. So these are the disadvantage of the welding. And classification, how to classify the welding process, right? So first of all, we will discuss one to one. First classification according to the oxy-fuel gas welding. Oxy-fuel gas welding uh, again classified four types: air acetylene welding, oxyacetylene welding, oxyhydrogen welding, and pressure gas welding. So these are the oxy-fuel welding process. Next, according to the arc welding process is another classification, and in arc welding there are some types of arc welding. So carbon arc welding, shielded metal arc welding, submerged arc welding, gas tungsten arc welding, that is called TIG, gas metal arc welding, that is called MIG welding, plasma welding, atomic hydrogen welding, electro slag welding, stud arc welding, electro gas welding. So these are the all in a arc welding process. Next one is resistance welding. In a resistance welding, spot welding, seam welding, projection welding, resistance butt welding, plus butt welding, percussion welding, high frequency resistance welding, and high frequency induction welding. These all welding are in the resistance welding process. Right. Next one is solid state welding process. So in a solid state welding process, forge welding, cold pressure welding, friction welding, explosive welding, diffusion welding, cold pressure welding, thermocompression welding. So these all are in the criteria of the solid state welding process. Next one is thermite welding. Thermite welding have two types: thermite welding as well as pressure thermite welding. Next one is radiant energy welding process. In a radiant energy welding process, there are two types of welding: laser welding and electro beam welding. Next one is aligned process. In a welding process, and next is aligned process. Aligned process, there are two types: metal joining and or metal deposition process. Next, another one is thermal cutting process. So in a metal joining process, there are some types of welding. The aligned processes are soldering, brazing, braze welding, adhesive bonding, metal spraying, and surfacing. So these are all the metal joining or metal deposition process. Gas cutting and R cutting, these are the thermal cutting process in a welding or aligned process, aligned processes. So these are the basic introduction and classification, advantage, disadvantage, right? So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have enjoyed this and you have you received some uh, another some important knowledge regarding this, right? So thank you so much.